Hey guys, welcome. I just broke my window. Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here. We are back in the world of Infinity, picking up a little bit after we left off. I just broke a window. Good times. Don't you get any ideas, Cecil. See right where you're at. You're my only friend. Don't quit me. Okay. Anyway, so kind of see I kind of organized a little bit more in here. We got all this stuff going on and all this and all this. So what I think we're going to need to work on now is getting away from that witch. Get away. No, seriously, get away. No, seriously, go away. Go away. Horse, help me. Help me, horse. Sheep, protect me. I have the worst animal army ever. Are you still coming? You're still coming. Go. Okay. Now, what? Now there's a zombie? What the? God, my life is so hard. Okay. Anyways. Darn it, I needed to make a shovel because this one's broken. I need to get into the tinker stuff. I think that's unfortunately something I need to do first. I need to get some gravel, some sand, some clay. You know the little dance. Actually, did I get some? Oh, I did. Am I prepared? Ugh, this is gross. This is very uncomfortable. All right, let's see. Got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That'll get some of this going. So let's make some blocks. Is it all of them? No, it's just the corners. All right, so let's make some blocks of this real quick. I get a feeling I'm going to have to get some more gravel and some more sand. Shut up, Cecil. All right, so there's that, and that, and that, and that. Sweet. Okay. Have to get a little bit more sand and gravel. I do have some copper, but I don't think I can actually repair these until I make my tables. So let's, because I don't think I can just put this and this. No, can't do it that way. Of course. All right, what's our wood sitch look like? Okay, so let's grab this and let's get to some crafting. So let's make a pretty good amount of this. It's the exact number I wanted. Let's make quite a few sticks, which I never make enough, but whatever. And let's make a few patterns. Alright, that's good. That's good for now. Cecil, seriously. Last nerve. I swear you're getting my last nerve. Alright, so there's that. There's our stencil table. That plus that gives us a part builder. This bad boy plus this gives us a tool station. And finally, we'll make a pattern chest. Should be one of these. One of these. Good. Okay. So let's get this stuff placed down. I kind of want to move this chest. Let's see. I don't know where I can put it over there, but let's see. Let's break it. Yes, things falling on the ground. It's the end of the world, I know. And let's... Nope. Yep. Alright, let's put this... I hate covering up windows, but I can always rearrange windows later. So let's just put this here and kind of just get some of this random junk put in here. That can go in there. That can go in there. Can I go? Nope. Okay, so that can go in there. You know what? That's good. Really? Cecil, just seriously, your last nerve. Last nerve. You're about to be dinner. Beat it. Beat it. Move along. Okay. All right, so let's get our stencil table. And then we'll get our pattern chest. Then we'll get our part builder. And finally this bad boy. And let's see, can we repair this in here? We can. Sweet. Okay. So there's that. Let's go get ourselves a little bit more sand. Luckily, we're right near water, so there should be plenty of sand around. I'm trying, Let me emphasize that. To not just completely obliterate our beach and make it look awful. So just trying to kind of cut what's already done here. Like that. And then what we'll do is we'll come down like this and we'll cut this the same. So that way it still has the same look it did before, you know. I wonder if that witch went away. I hate the witches. The witches and anything that can get me from a distance. You know what, Minecraft? Say it to my face. That's really, honestly, the theme I'm going for here. Alright, let's grab some of this gravel. Alright. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Oh, that's dirt. I really don't care what I do under the water. Not super concerned with that. A little bit over here we'll grab. Get down here. Okay, let's keep an eye on the sun. Alright. Okay, I'm fine. Alright, I don't like being underwater. Makes me uncomfortable. Alright, let's see. Let's kind of see where we're at now. So we got ourselves over a stack of that, 31 of that. That should be kind of good for now. We're going to have to keep a little bit of this sand to make some glass. I would actually like to make a really big smeltery. Like, ridiculously big. Like, and then just keep adding to it as time goes on. Keep that cooking up. Let's get a little bit more. So we got clay, sand, and gravel. That gives us a pretty good amount more. I think we probably kind of start there or stop there. Let's grab ourselves a little bit of cobble and make ourselves a few more furnaces. Cecil, I swear to God, you're on my last nerve. See, that's the advantage of having a sheep roommate. With, you know, if you have a regular roommate, you know, it's very frowned upon if you then eat your roommate for dinner. Very frowned upon. It's kind of rule one when it comes to roommates is to like not eat them. Let's get a little bit more glass going. So, let's see. Put more in there. Alright, so let's start making some of the parts here. Cecil, for the love of all that is pure in this world, screw off. Go away. Cecil, Cecil! I will make a bed out of you and then sleep in you. What the hell was I making? Cecil, you see what you did? You see? Oh, I'm all cattywampus. Alright, there's that. Let's make one of those. And then we're going to need some of the glass, which we have here. I'm actually going to make a couple of tanks, like so. Alright, good. We got those. And then let's start making one drain and one faucet. Just kind of using up what we got here so we can kind of get through, so. Let's sleep real quick. And don't eat my food in the fridge, Cecil. Alright, while this stuff is cooking, I think I'm going to kind of keep going. Now, we're going to have to spot out an area. Let's pick this up. I want this stuff. Move. And I'm thinking we're going to make another building here for our smeltery. But we're going to basically build the smeltery first and then go from there. So let's pick up some of this. Get ourselves a few seeds so that we can start a farm very soon, because that's pretty high on the old priority list. Trying to, you know, anytime I do one of these series, I always try and think of like a different way I can do things, you know, than I do a million times, because I know if I'm getting bored, you guys are getting bored. So I'm trying to think of, you know, like I said, just different routes of doing this. All right, let's head up here. Let's drop off some of this junkola. Let's see. There we go, plants. Throw all this in here. And then throw this in there. Okay, let's see. There's that, and there's that, and it's probably more than enough glass. So let's actually get this last bit of grout going in here. Okay, so let's I'm gonna want 3 total smeltery drains for now. Okay, there's that. 1, 2. All right, so that's good there. What am I forgetting? So let's make a few of these and start laying this out. That's what I came in for, was dirt. A little bit of dirt here. Let's do this. All right. So let's head out here. We'll start filling this in. Like I said, I want to make a pretty decent size area for our smeltery. Let's see, let's actually flatten all this out so we can put something else over here. And then we can use the dirt to fill this in. So I want to see how big of an area I can actually get away with here. Like how big of a smeltery. Yeah, that's good for now. Alright. Alright, there's that. Okay. Alright, so let's put down our controller. Start there. Okay. And then we're going to put down our tanks there and there. I think I want to have this bad boy go like 5 wide. Like that. A 5 by 5. So we're going to actually have to... I didn't even think about this. I have to dig this out. 4, 5. Oh, it broke again. Damn it. Alright, that's okay. We gotta go check our bricks. Alright, see how this is going. There's some there. There's some there. There's some there. Let's take half of this and throw it in here. Come over to our plant one and get rid of some of this crap. Let's fix our shovel real quick once again. There's that, and fixed. Sweet. What is this? So you got a bronze. That's the only bad thing about making it out of the parts that we found is I don't have bronze yet. I'm not going to be able to have bronze until this thing gets all taken care of. So, all right. So let's see, how many can we make with this? It's a start. It's a start. It's definitely a start. We're going to have to definitely go hunt. What the deuce? Give me those. All right, let's use kind of a chunk of this episode to go hunting. We're gonna go hunting for clay, which is generally the hardest part to find, but at the same point, it's the least one we need. I'm probably gonna run past a ton of it, just trying to see if I can find stuff on the surface. That's a bad time right there. That's what we call that in the industry, is a bad time. All right, let's see here. Hi. What is this? Tin. Okay, we'll take this. I'm not going to complain. I will gladly take this tin ore off your hands. Alright. I never really much messed with the gravel ore, but it can be handy. It can definitely be handy, so... I think we found a bunch of clay over here, so I really don't want to kind of go to this... Oh, that was almost another bad time. This world is just full of situations. Situations that could possibly happen. Is that clay? That's sand. Oh, sand. I think we found most of the clay over here. So let's kind of head over on the other side here. Oh, let's eat. Oh, bad times. Found a bad time. Almost fell in a bad time. All right. Yeah, let's head over here. Over here. Let's see. This is unclaimed, untainted. God, this is just... Whoa. All right, so there's a ravine under our area. And this is the portal to sadness is what that is. Not going down there. All right, clay. Clay. If I say it like that, it usually appears. A clay. I'm joking, that never works. Clay? Clay. Okay. All right, got some clay here. Let's get a bunch of this. Let's try and get what we can, and we'll definitely... The nice thing is, sand, gravel doesn't seem like it's going to be much of an issue, which is going to be super helpful. We'll actually grab this out from under the water, because then we're not messing up our beaches and whatnot. Shut up, cow. All right. All right. Cecil, I found clay. He didn't care. All right. All right, there's this. Good, good. Good times. Alright. Pop out. Alright, so let's get this. See how much we're sitting at. It would be... For as big as I want this, I'd probably like to get like a stack of clay blocks. Which seems like a lot. I know that a lot of you guys are probably thinking, wow, this is exciting. Well, this is the beginning. We're going to do this pack. Really going to kind of play around with some mods that are new to me. But unfortunately, to kind of get to those mods, we kind of got to go through the stuff we've done a million times. So I will tell you, if you ask anybody I know, I am well over making smelteries. I have done it 8 bajillion times, and I could honestly care less about them, but it's kind of a necessity at times. All right, let's pop up here. Let's see where that puts us. There's that and that. That gets us 46. We're getting close. We're getting close, which means we're going to need 4 stacks of sand and 4 stacks of gravel to basically make what I'm looking to make. So let's try and get as close to all that as we can here, and then I can like let them cook in between episodes, and we can build the mammoth. Mammoth. It's so mammoth it stutters. That's how mammoth it is. All right, let's see here. Whoop. All right. Get some more of this. Like I said, I'm mostly focusing on the clay because everything else would be a heck of a lot easier to make. Let's see where this gets us. That gets us to 56. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Our shovel seems to be holding up decently. It's not the best shovel in the world, but... Alright, come on. Give me the clay. Give me the clay. Give me the clay. Give me the clay! Hi, guys. How you doing? Wow, there's 3 of you guys. Oh, they do trade. They do trade. Nice. Okay. Don't distract me. I'm on a mission to find clay in Salvation, but mostly clay. What's that? Clay. Sweet. Pop over here. This should probably do it for us. All right. Okay. All right. Let's head up here. We are just about done with this episode. So this, boom, more than enough. And just for good measure, we'll do that. All right, so before we go, let's start gathering up some sand. And try and get as much of this done in this episode as we can. All right, there's that. Good, good. All right, let's get our sleeping bag. Let's sleep on the beach, like a hobo, like a beach bum, if you will. All right. This is the sand, and this thing's up, just about to break again, so we are gonna have to head home. All right. Once again, try not to destroy the beaches. All right, let's head back because we're pretty much at the end of this episode. May have to work on this a little bit next episode. Maybe I'll just grab some gravel in between episodes, and we'll go from there. So, where the hell's my house? Is it this way? Hello, Cecil. Shoot a flare. God, he's so unhelpful. All right, cool. We're home. All right, so we got plenty of clay, a little bit of sand, not much gravel. Let's kind of see before we go where we're sitting at here. That's good. That's not a bad little run there. Let's do this up and then a little bit of this. Gives us 17 more blocks. So let's go see how much of a dent we can put in this big old smeltery with this. Alright, so we got the base down, and then we're going to go 5 across. Stop doing that. So, alright, guys, well, we're going to kind of cut things off here. I'll try and do a little bit of work in between episodes on this. Like I said, I only have 12 gravel left, so I'll try and go grab some more gravel. Fix this bad boy real quick and get some more sand and whatnot and get this stuff start cooking. We'll finish up, or at least finish up to a working level on our smeltery, because we are going to have to go and hunt for some lava, because without lava, this bad boy doesn't really mean much, right? So, alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comments section. And until the next episode of Infinity, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you guys next time. Bye.